At the moment I am not worried. You can drink it away, you can say that you love me, but where will you be tomorrow? When you sleep all day, you wake up sober. Your love be as the way, though it never quite was, my dear. Do not expect me to hold the sea up to your ear. If I weren't laid on this bed of nails nightly, I'd keep your picture at my side. If I weren't sleeping at all, my love, would you hold me tightly? Just like before, I had to cast your picture aside. I couldn't help you sort your troubles. You wouldn't let my mind at ease. I'm sure there is someone, somewhere, a woman more readily pleased. Just promise me one thing, you will show me the kindness that I could not bring out of you. Let the heart sing out with joy, and not despair as does mine. Do not be embarrassed of her, but I hope your parents love her. Don't fuck it up this time. Don't let your heart step out of line. Thanks.
That was awesome, dude.
Yeah.
I love that guitar. I want it. I think maybe we're having some technical difficulties, but I don't know. Some local sports team we've got, eh? Nothing. Maybe stay out. Thanks. I get thrown off pretty easy these days.
Me too. I wouldn't want to. I just like doing it when it's not.
Yeah, if we were not live.
Yeah, no,
Probably be
exactly.
fine.
If it wasn't streaming.
Yeah. Okay, I just got a double thumbs up, so I think it's time to go. There's a tune called Hum. Sometimes I tell you the truth about things, things I don't even believe. Like everybody's fine, I'm gonna sleep so well tonight. You Shut them big brown eyes and I see you in my dreams. Well, I went to the market, all the women had babies, and I'm thinking maybe I won't. Well, my temperament is wild, and they're all patience, they're all smiles, and I'm so afraid I'll do what it is my mama done. Well, yeah, somebody kind used to sing me lullabies, lay me down out in the sun, singing there are moments in this lifetime will not be overcome. It's when you shut your eyes and hum. Well, I met a boy near the mountains, and I knew a girl who loved the West. That's my best angle. And still to this day, I'm sure their paths ain't never ever met, but they both had the same secrets to confess. Something somewhere along the lines of true love is just a pure kind of mess. That bright blue glowing skyline just about 5 a.m. We're still drinking 'cause we're still alive, and that was always the way with them. When you told me you were coming home, I was smiling in my bones. I was smiling in my bones. I was smiling in my soul. Amen. Oh, hallelujah. Oh, blessed be. Whatever it is you are, can you keep a better eye on everybody down here, please? And should you see some friends of mine with whom I've shared a lot of foggy nights and wine, tell them we're sorry, tell them it's alright. Tell them we're so sorry, tell them stay inside the light. 'Cause it is kind, and it'll sing you lullabies, lay you down out in the sun, singing there are moments in this lifetime will not be overcome. It's when you shut your eyes and hum. You're an excellent contender, baby. You are tried and you are true. As geography surrenders all of its ever-loving time on you, as far back as I can remember, your kind is far between and few. Should time and space cooperate, babe, I'd see the whole thing through. And I will be kind, and we'll sing lullabies, laying down out in the sun, singing there are moments in this lifetime will not be overcome. It's when you shut your eyes and hum. Thanks so much. Thanks, guys.
That was pretty, Colette. Thank you.
Thanks, man.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody. This one's called Sons and Daughters. But I remember you, so small, so brand new. I held you in my arms, I said your name, felt your heart. After everything I'd done, I had you, beautiful one. Maybe this old world's got something for you, just for you. Maybe beautiful girl, something to be, someone like me. When you're feeling blue, when all alone is nothing new, and it all comes crashing down on your head, a heavy crown. Promise me you'll be true to your heart, just be you. Maybe this old world's got something for you, just for you. Maybe a beautiful girl, something to be, someone like me. Thank you. Thanks.
All right, that's me. I took my riding stride. I set the bed on fire. This is the way I like to get high. No, you were not in love. Now your house made of broken bottles. I just came by to lay it down. I'd like to know who helps you out. Who else could say to shut your mouth, your mouth? could sew you up. Am I the only one who scours the surface of your sun? Let me know when my time is done. Just because I choose to believe does not mean I'm so naive, naive. I felt more like a child with a heart so big and wild and wild. I felt more like a child. I felt more like a child. I felt more like your baby again. Thank you.
That was such a pretty song. Is that recorded?
Thank you. No.
I would love to listen to that while I'm falling asleep some night because it
Try
is
it.
so nice. We're gonna pause for a minute. We're gonna try to fix the quality of the screen. We'll be right back. Yeah, so I don't know if everyone knows, we didn't introduce ourselves. This is Rebecca Ratchford. I'm Colette Deveaux. This is Rusty James. And thanks so much for being such a respectful audience. This can be a really difficult room sometime, especially because of the shape of it. So, you know, we really appreciate you listening and giving us your time.
Quiet and listening, yeah.
Yeah, you're doing a great job at it so far.
It feeds our egos.
Yeah, exactly.
Makes us perform better.
It's just a nice thing to do, you know? I really want to... I wish we had, like, a serious listening room, you know?
A what?
Like a listening room.
Oh, yeah.
We have this
Yeah,
culture where
absolutely.
it's like, I'm going to the bar. I'm definitely going to... There better be music, but I'm not listening to it.
Yeah.
Like,
There's no bird band, I'm not going in, but I'm not listening.
and I'm not paying.
And I ain't paying.
Yeah. But I think it'd be great. We should have a listening room somewhere, you know?
It's a cellar. When everything gets back
I
to
know. I want something on Charlotte Street real bad. The best.
break down on the street, like the old, what was that one? Not
I don't know.
Maxwell's, but there was one, was the Black Diamond used to be there?
Black Diamond's still there. Or no,
Water.
But it used to
it
be
exists.
right on Lake Charlotte, yeah, but now it's down.
It wasn't Maxwell's. What was it called?
Maxwell's.
Oh, I thought you... Wasn't there one in the middle of it,
Can
though?
I have my
Between
water?
El Jefe's and...
Yeah, that was the one that used to be the Black Diamond years ago.
Yeah, I know. But wasn't there something there between El Jefe's and Maxwell's?
Thank you.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
No.
Oh, there was a
Oh,
wing
Embers.
place, remember?
Embers, yeah.
Dale used to work there.
Yeah. That was actually a good spot for gigs. That was a good spot for gigs back in the day.
It was tricky room when they put you in the middle,
You
you
drink.
know?
Yeah, they took the middle out. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah, it's just one giant room now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I'm really glad that
fast.
Okay.
Tight quartz.
Pretty catchy too.
I love that song so much. Can I smoke my vape up here?
I can't hear anything.
I said, can I smoke my vape up here?
I,
Indoor smoking.
turn this whole live stream into like a protest or a protest, I guess. Like trying to get people's attention. Specifically governor.
Should we all like put our shirts on backwards or something for when we go live again? Yeah. That.
Smoke the filters.
We're streaming.
I'm back on. Okay. Hello again and welcome to the second installment of this. That's funny. I had all the time to think about what to play and I didn't. I'm gonna do all my songs are in the same key because when you can only pick 4, you know, whatever. This is a tune called Glad You're Here. It's gonna be a single. Well, it is a single that I'm releasing on the 24th of October. Hope you like it. I'm glad you're here. I'm really glad CBMIC's here. I'm glad these two are here. It's been forever since we all played a show together. I don't think we've ever played a show together, all three of us. But I've played shows with you both, and it's been a long time. All right. Thanks again, CBMIC and governors and you folks. Careful what you say. We're live. So, yeah. May your friends always be family. May your family be friendly as well. May your love be ever expanding. May that love keep you safe, warm, and well. And may the cold winds stop blowing in the winter. Bring comfort and joy to your home. And wherever that wild wind might take you, may you know you're never alone. So we raise our glasses, we open our hearts. Cheers to the best and to a new start. I see a smile and the sky becomes clear. Oh, my darling, I'm so glad you're here. May the one that you love take no other. May you feel satisfied all your days. May your fire burn warm in December. May your flowers bloom brightly in May. And may your spring be longer than winter. May your summer be as gorgeous as fall. May this whole world bend to embrace you when you feel like you're losing it all. So we Cheers to the past and to a new start. I see you smiling, the sky becomes clear. Oh, my darling, I'm so glad you're here. May your children live well to their hundreds. May you live well to 100 yourselves. May there always be food on your table. May there always be wine on your shelves. And may the nights be worth all the mornings. May the mornings go easy on your mind. May the lives you create guide you through your mistakes just as gently as the passing of time. We raise our glasses, we open our hearts. Cheers to the past and to a new start. I see you smiling, the sky becomes clear. Oh, my darling, I'm so glad you're here. All right. Thanks, guys. Thank you so much.
Nice one. I'm going to play, this is, the name of this song is Wishing Well, which is the title track from my soon-to-be-released debut record, titled Wishing Well, which will be out October 10th digitally. You guys can get a load, check it out. I hope you like it. I hope this works as an advertisement and not a deterrent. I can't tell, but I thought I knew you well. I'm taking it slow. After all this time in hell, and I don't know, but I guess I'm doing well, so don't let go. When the time's right, you can tell. I'm gonna break your heart, 'cause I can't fall in love. I'm broken, baby. I need you to come and save my heart. Don't let it turn to stone. Cold dark nights, I'll break my heart against your bones, so hold on tight. This is where our story's told, up all night. All we had was under our clothes and this wishing well. But all our dreams fail. I'm gonna break your heart, 'cause I can't fall in love. I'm broken, baby. I need you to come and save my heart. Let it turn to stone. Save my heart. Let it turn to stone. Thanks, everybody. You're up. You're up. Bye.
Wonderful. Hello, it's me again. Three. I was born beside that life's a chore, but it's all gone now without stretched hands, warm and drawn. This moment smiling swan song. I can feel myself being lifted from the ground. I know I'll be back soon. So I spied on the overpass, which I too live and die that fast. I could strictly down memories you bear and raw blinding before me. But who's to say? I'm not to blame. My hands, my feet, moves upon your door as you close up your foot. I can feel it even more. You are beautiful, soft, warm. Oh my God, I need to go inside you. I don't like the taste of this blue blood on my lips. All is reforming. You are growing out of this, growing and dying, dying, and thanks.
I'm really digging your stuff, man. I've never really had a second to sit down and pay attention, I feel like.
Yeah.
This is great.
I think so.
I'm stoked. Yeah. We always play guitar together, but we can never remember, I think.
It's true.
I wasn't going to play this song, and now I'm going to. It's called Green Eyes, and it's really old, and the last time I played it, I completely forgot it, so we'll see if it's back yet. Oh, never mind. No, I'm just kidding. Just teasing. My guitar keeps turning all the way up on me. Well, you don't wanna be nobody's and you don't wanna go alone. I'm not gonna walk back through that place I know. but it's just raindrops falling off the rooftops, landing in this can, disappearing in my hands. It's your voice floating down the stairs. I'm tripping wide-eyed in the winter night air. It's all that charm, neutralizing harm as it shines through your green eyes. Your green eyes. Well, she's all dressed up, we got places to be, people to know and others to meet. Oh, she leans so close and she's talking to me, watering thoughts that don't grow clean. It's just $100,000, somewhere sweet tucked up underneath the shore. Well, the metal's been detected and a cadence formed for a love that ain't ever gonna be pure, but it's just raindrops falling off the rooftops, landing in this can, disappearing in my hands. It's your voice floating down the stairs. I'm tripping wide-eyed in the winter night air. It's all that charm, neutralizing harm as it shines through your green eyes. Your green eyes. Well, there's a pan on the back and it simmers. There's a little heat, there's a little steam, there's a little shimmer. I got a fist full of seeds and a hole in me from the winter. Oh, I tasted all of this and it seems to me like we're really only just beginning to splinter, but it's just raindrops falling off the rooftops, landing in this can, disappearing in my hands. It's your voice floating down the stairs. I'm tripping wide-eyed in the winter night air. It's all that charm, neutralizing harm as it shines through your green eyes. Your green eyes.
Thanks. Thank you. Oh, who's got that in them? Thanks. Oh, it's Carol. Thanks, guys. Thanks so much.
This one's not on the record, but I've done so much work on the record that I like to play the songs that aren't on it, so I'm switching back and forth. I'm sure Colette can relate to getting sick of your own songs when you're working on them for so long.
I can.
This one's called, I need my pick. This one's called, this one will be on the next one. This one's called Hard Luck Angel. Such a long time to pick up on these things. I let it slide most of my life like I didn't see a thing. Instead of getting angry, you know I set her free. I couldn't all face the shame of it, and it grew just like a tree. Maybe sometimes if I could start it over and do it again, but I let it just happen like I did back then. How many times I've wondered, I spent a life inside my head with all the pain of the living and the stillness of the dead. But still I feel satisfied, some kind of fallen angel that was sent here to survive. Someone with the strength, yeah, to see things in this light. Another hard luck angel, another wandering soul. Hard luck angel, someone you should know. And never found. He was off chasing heroes, long buried underground. I was born bloody on the table, with that thorn already in my side. My eyes blue as any ocean, and open just as wide. I marched on like a soldier, yeah, I wore it like a thorn. I could start it over, would I do it again? Would I let it just happen like I did back then? So many times I wondered, I spent a life inside my head with all the pain of the living and the stillness of the dead. But still I feel satisfied, some kind of fallen angel that was sent here to survive. Someone with the strength just to see things in this light. Another hard luck angel, another wandering soul. Another hard luck angel, someone you should know. Thank you. Woo. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate it.
I want to cover that. That was really good.
I never showed you that one before.
No.
Go to your ears.
It's beautiful. It's a bit of a short one. It's called Dark Horse.
When your feet sinking and your heart is run dry, 'cause you let your love put your head in the sink
taste cave in, I'll let you down. Thanks.
Yeah. That was awesome, Ducky.
Thank you.
Yeah, man.
Short and sweet.
It's really good. I like that a lot. I love the sound of that guitar. A lot. Doesn't even have an effect on it. It's incredible. I used to play a hollow body chord just like this, but it wasn't nearly as nice. Wasn't cool. Yeah.
We got one in our group.
You been there?
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
We got one of those.
Cool beans. Yeah, mine, I used to live, before I really knew what I was doing with guitars, I used to leave that guitar in a room that had a wood stove in it, so it is not in its greatest shape right now. Are we doing one more each or two more each? Just one more? So this one, and that's it? Okay, we're doing this one, and that's it, and then we're going to take a quick break. So, thanks,
This
guys.
one as in this one or this one?
No,
as in
you.
One more?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're well rehearsed and happy to be here. This is a tune called Honey. Well, I tasted honey, and I've tasted wine, and I have tasted money. Wasn't quite worth its time. And all I need now is a light, and we'll set it all on fire. Set it all on fire. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Well, I've known secrets, and I've known truths. I got myself a very well-known weakness when it comes down to you, and I will keep it, this promise clean and true. Honey, I will see you through. Yeah, I will see you through. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Well, I've been in darkness, and I'm bathed in light, and I have misbehaved in the starkness of a starlit night, until the morning came, put all that color in your eyes. Well, the trouble's all behind us now, yeah, everything's all right. Ooh, 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 ooh. Thanks a lot. I appreciate it.
It's a pretty song.
Thanks, what?
I hears that one on the radio back
Oh, jeez.
on the coast.
89.7.
89.7. Timeless classics and East Coast favorites. This is the one of mine that I've heard. I heard it on the coast on a Friday night.
I've yet to hear mine organically.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
hear yours a lot. I feel like I
I
never
think
hear
I've
mine,
never
but
heard it.
I think we all feel that same way.
I know. I always have it on too.
This one's off the record. It's already out as a single. It's called Miracles. I wrote it. It's an inspirational song inspired by my old man. Passed away a little more than a year ago. And he struggled with addictions quite. He had a rough go of the first half of his life, but he really turned it around, and it helped a lot of people. When we had his celebration of life at the Florence Legion, it was jammed inside. You couldn't even move. And there was like a massive 4-abreast wide line that went out into the parking lot and was like going around the cars. People were waiting to get in, and it just passed right through and went out the other side. A lot of those people, that was well before COVID, yeah. And it may have been the source of it. No. And they, so many people spoke to me about how much he helped them with addiction. So I put this song on the record. You can download it right now as a single. And all the proceeds from the song will be, I'm just about getting it up running on Bandcamp as well. And I didn't realize when I put it out through iTunes and everything else how much more money would have gone to the cause had I used Bandcamp originally. But we're getting there. You learn as you go. But if you purchase the song, all the money and proceeds are donated to Talbot House in French Vale, which is a male recovery center for men. So yeah, you can pick it up. It's only $1. You get a great song, and you're contributing to a great cause. So Miracles, here it goes. My old man never got to hear the release of the recorded version, but he did sit on my kitchen table when I played it for him a couple times, and he encouraged me. This whole idea was kind of baked out of the kitchen conversations with my old man before he left us. It goes like this. Well, I ain't dreaming. I got my eyes wide open. Deep in the river, swimming against the tide. And I wash my sins in this deep, dark water. Starting over is a tough old ride. It's complicated, hard to swallow. Still getting over my foolish pride. But I still got time in my pocket, and I still believe in miracles. The further I get, the farther I have to go. If I could hold back time and start it over, when we was young and beautiful, and baby, our love still shine like gold. Well, I could not help it, but gave in to my weakness, and I still love you even though. When I look back now, I still fall to pieces, and I still love you, but I can't let go. When you're at the bottom, looking up at angels, you're digging down deep, but the tears well in your eyes. When you're begging for forgiveness, looking back on your privilege, or the ones who loved you, the ones you took for a ride. Well, they all come running and gather at your table, and they'll hold you stable and stand by your side. I still got time in my pocket. I still believe in miracles. The further I get, the farther I have to go. If I could hold back time and start it over, when we was young and beautiful, baby, our love still shine like gold. Thank you. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for joining in. If you're out there watching, we appreciate it. We're going to take a short break, 15 minutes. We'll be back with the second set, so stick around. Thanks, everybody. You go for it. I'm going to do the same on the other side. We're okay now.
Can I have your attention for one sec there, everybody? So first of all, I would like to say thank you for coming out tonight. My name is Dwayne, and I work with CBMIC, the Cape Breton Music Industry Cooperative. And so we're attempting to do something here tonight, and we had a few misses at the beginning of the evening, so I want to thank you personally for your patience, and for those of you who are online, also I would like to thank you for your patience. You know, live streaming is great in concept, but it rarely executes beautifully, and we had some things working great before the show, and of course it decided to fall apart immediately after we began streaming. So anyway, I think we've corrected a few glitches, and we have a better insight as to what we may need to fix. But unfortunately, we started the stream with too high a resolution, and that caused some video interruptions. So I appreciate your patience out there. Anyway, why we're here tonight. So Governor's Pub reached out to the Cape Breton Music Industry Cooperative not that long ago and asked if we would like to take an opportunity and utilize this venue and create a weekly songwriters series that we could feature a variety of artists, give everybody a little bit of an opportunity to play some music and get back to some live performances. As we navigate all the changes under COVID-19, it's a little difficult, and you know, the live music sector still remains in pretty critical condition right now, and but getting an opportunity to do small things like this and having folks like yourself come out is very appreciated by both, of course, us in the industry associations, and as well as the musicians that get to perform. Staying at home and performing online is certainly a great help during this time, but it can never quite possibly replace the same feeling that you get when you're in a live audience and sharing your information. So, anyway, after the discussion with Governor's Pub and some partners of ours, we came up with a 5-week songwriter series, which we've affectionately named the Music Island Singer-Songwriter Series. And so over the next 5 weeks, including tonight, we will be featuring 18 Cape Breton songwriters right here at Governor's Pub, a long-standing supporter of local music and local musicians. And each week we'll have a different group of artists that'll be sharing their music, and performing the songs the way that they were written, telling stories about the songs. And it's a great opportunity to catch some wonderful live music. But in keeping with that theme of Cape Breton songwriting, we've asked each of the artists for their last song of the evening on the last set if they would do a personal tribute to a fellow Cape Breton artist that may have inspired them at some point, or that they admire. And so everybody will be doing that, and it's kind of a neat little piece towards it all. It gives everybody an opportunity to do something a little different. So we're very, very fortunate to have some very generous sponsors who have come on board to help make an event like this happen. And so part of the importance of that, and I'm just going to bring them up here so I don't forget anybody, but part of the importance of having sponsors to allow us to do something like this at a time like this when gigs are few and far between, and gigs are not paying what they have been paying in the past. So as you may know, many artists, of course, make a living performing music, and for those that do that full time, this is a hurtful period for those folks. So this community is always exceptionally generous when you make a call out, and even under a time like this, when I know that even local businesses are having a difficult time, many of them have helped us in the past, and to see them step up again at this time is very, very, very appreciated by both us and, of course, musicians involved with the programs and projects that we do. So I'm just going to, quickly do a thank you to the sponsors that came on board to make this event happen. So we'll start. Our presenting sponsor for tonight and for the rest of the series is Seaside Cable. And they've come on board to support all 5 weeks of the series. They've been involved with us in the past, so I want to do a big shout out to Seaside Cable for that. Thank you. Our host sponsor for the event for the next 5 weeks is Governor's Pub and Eatery. They've been very helpful in the past with us as well. The staff here is wonderful to us. And there's been a long history of musicians finding their home and their place in the music business from this little corner right where I'm sitting right now for the last 30 years or so. So you have to admire that for sure. Our other sponsors, of course, are very important that have come on board, and they're going to stay with us too for a big part of this. But 902 Advertising is another group that has done a lot of work with CBMIC over the past couple of years, and we're greatly appreciative of all the things that they've done, and they've helped us grow exponentially. We've had them on numerous events in the past couple of years, ECMAs and Music Nova Scotia, and a variety of other things, and they helped us develop our CBMIC Backstage TV program. So we're very pleased to have them on board again. I would also like to say thank you to Breton Brewing, another sponsor who has come on board for this event and has helped us with several events in the past. So another great local company, and a big thank you to Breton Brewing. Myra Bay Seafoods have also been generous enough to join in, so I have to give a big shout out to them, because this is not their wheelhouse at all, but here we are, so thanks to Myra Bay Seafood. And of course, Cabot Group Remax Nova Real Estate, another great company locally that has come on board to make this happen. So big shout out to all our sponsors. Thank you very much. So as I mentioned, this is important to us. CBMIC is the official music association for Cape Breton Island, as recognized under the East Coast Music Association. Over the years, we've fought hard to make that representation and to maintain it. It's come and gone. We've lost it, we've regained it, and we're happy to be holding on to it right now. So despite the fact that we're not our own province, we are a recognized separate music region in Atlantic Canada among Newfoundland, New Brunswick, PEI, and Nova Scotia. So it's a proud thing for us to be a separate association, and we're happy to work alongside of the other MIAs, the other 4 MIAs, under the umbrella of ECMA. So a big thank you to those guys as well. And I know all of them are having a hard time right now, and but again, everybody's trying their best. And so, you know, it's folks like you guys that make you know, live music possible, and you know, keeps performers interested in coming out and sharing their tunes. So a big thank you to that. Anyway, this is another opportunity, and I'm sorry I'm rambling on here, but I will tell you why I'm rambling. My lovely admin assistant did pretty much 2 days of video editing to make a lovely intermission video for tonight's event and for the rest of the week. And anyway, turned out beautifully. Right to the 11th hour, she literally came in with her computer and said, "How is this?" And we, you know, fine-tuned it at the end, and then the file wouldn't transfer for the stream. And so now we're getting the half-ass live version of that. But anyway, so a big thanks to Elise, and hopefully by next week we will have mitigated some of those technical difficulties. Anyway, another piece that works here by being able to do this, and again, I kind of got off topic, but the reason that the sponsorship is so important from the companies that have come on board is it allows us not only to make the event happen, but it allows all the musicians that are performing for the next 5 weeks, and there's 18 musicians involved. It allows each and every one of them to get a fair and equal pay for their work that they're going to do on this, and that takes a lot of pressure off of a musician when they know that they have a solid gig and they know exactly what they have to come in and do, and they know that they're going to get paid for it, and everybody's getting paid fairly and equally. So again, it's very important. The other thing, though, is because the musicians are paid now for this event, it allows us an opportunity to do a little bit of fundraising for CBMIC. So CBMIC, as I mentioned, is the Music Association for Cape Breton, and we've been around for 13 years now, thankfully, and we've had a long-standing and passionate sort of mission of supporting and sustaining, empowering, and growing the Cape Breton music industry. And but we're a funded organization, and we rely on sponsorship, and we rely on arts and culture funding, but we also rely on the graciousness of our community for fundraising and local sponsors and local businesses and the community itself. And of course, we lost our opportunity to have our annual fundraiser in May of this year due to the gathering restrictions around COVID-19. And so we've been without a fundraiser all year, and so we thought we might take a chance to utilize this opportunity, since we don't need to worry now about the cost of doing this, since the sponsors have been so gracious. So if you are so inclined and you are interested in supporting CBMIC or getting behind CBMIC, you can certainly always check us out at cbmic.ca and find out all about what we do. You can certainly give us a message. I'd be more than happy to fill in and tell you all about CBMIC. But right now, if you do donate, you can go right to cbmic.ca and go to our web store. We have a little donation option there as well. You can do that. You can also purchase one of these fine I am CBMIC masks. They look like this or like this. And you can purchase those, and the funds raised from those also goes back to supporting. And all the fundraising money that we collect each year goes to a portion that we rarely are ever able to get funded, and that's the operational component of running a not-for-profit organization. And you know, when we raise those dollars, that allows us to operate, to hold an office, to maintain office expenses, board expenses, and carry out our board meetings and, you know, pay our staff. And so it's very, very important to us. And when we're able to do that, then we're able to lobby for the community and the industry as a whole. We're able to, you know, try to procure funding for programs that we offer. And it's a long-standing initiative, and it's an ongoing initiative, and now it's more challenging than ever. So every dollar that you can donate is greatly appreciated by both CBMIC and the industry people that we support, so the musicians and the techs and everybody else. Anyway, I will leave it at that. I want to say thanks again for tuning in, and I apologize for the technical difficulties to both the audience and the partners who have been involved. But glitches are part of this sort of wheelhouse. Whenever there's tech and music, there's always an issue. So anyway, thank you for your patience. We're going to come right back now with our artists. And since we don't have all the videos and pages coming up that we'd like, I would just like to take a minute, since we didn't do it off the top of the show. So on the right-hand side, sitting here, was Rebecca Ratchford sharing some wonderful tunes. She's a great singer-songwriter, and we're really happy to have her here. Sitting where I'm sitting, and much more charming than I am, is Colette Deveaux, another wonderful singer-songwriter from Cape Breton here. And so, again, really happy to have her involved with the show. And also, to my left, was Rusty James. And I've just got to come to know Rusty. And he's a wonderful performer, very charming fellow, and engaging as well. So anyway, three of them are coming back up to finalize the set for us. And I hope you enjoy it. So stick around, enjoy the show, and we'll be back up in about 5 minutes.
I saw in the good veil you're mine, and the poison that keeps you behind. Though the living are still on your side, won't be long now before the last time. And you'll know where to find me in the alley for the things that you did. And you couldn't even say goodbye. You live some quiet life, although perverse, crying out to the likes of this girl. Could you see the big picture instead? Just how long it takes to smoke this cigarette. And I'll know where to find you at the bar. You had one chance to read through, and I couldn't even let you try. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm loving this. It's so good. I can't wait
Me
to hear
too.
more. Yeah, man. I bought a pedal recently. Well, it's like almost 2 years old now, and I almost never used it. I pretty much only bought it because it was pretty and like the government had just given me some money for something. And you should totally figure around with that. 'Cause it's not getting much use with me. I thought we were only playing 4 songs. I just can't read. So anyway, these are surprises that I was definitely warned about many, many times. So this is a tune called Love Like That, and it's on my album that's coming up. It wasn't really going to make the cut, and I just whipped it out in the studio one day and we decided on it. Anyway, it's originally about a couple that started dating out of nowhere, and then I'm gonna stop talking and just play it. How about that? Well, he's a predictor, she's a conductor. They love to stick around late for each other. Minute he kissed her, he knew that he loved her. She knew the same, there'd never be any other. And it was the springtime when they first discovered that blurred line between friend and lover in the basement. Underneath the covers they painted promises to each other, and nobody saw it coming. It just made more sense than anything else ever had. He walks with the sunshine above him. She smiles wider than she ever has. You get stars in your eyes when you see them there coming up fast. You say
He's a predictor, she's a conductor. They love to stick around late for each other. Her cheeks turn red, his eyelashes flutter. Sweeter than honey and smoother than butter. And the winds blew high on the mountain tops. They cried and cried until they couldn't stop. Some nights are easy, some nights are not. Some things keep your heart, some things leave you soft. But nobody saw it coming, it just made more sense than anything else ever had. He walks with the sunshine above him. She smiles wider than she ever has. You get stars in your eyes when you see them there coming up fast. You say I wanna love like that.
That's great. We're just killing it. Thanks, Rusty.
He's a predictor, she's a conductor. They keep the perfect parts for each other. It's them for the world, for one another. Ain't no place on earth don't offer perfect cover. And the river runs wide and deep. There's something so calm, there's something so sweet about the two of them smiling, showing their teeth, laughing at the magic, standing in the trees. And nobody saw it coming, it just made more sense than anything else ever had. He walks with the sunshine above him. She smiles wider than she ever has. You get stars in your eyes when you see them there coming up fast. You say I wanna love like that.
Thanks so much.
That was some pretty. I got a bit of a. This is the song that's. It's going to be on the next one, I hope, which will be soon, I hope. This is called The Sailor. And it's a bit of a tale, a little bit of a tale to tell, too. The setup for this song is when I'm not doing this, I do this. I guess like you could say that I do this full time, but I do work away on cargo ships sailing around. We do the East Coast and the Great Lakes, St. Lawrence Seaway. And I really wanted to write a song that represented my perspective in that industry, which from the inside, that wasn't a cliche or, Gordon Lightfoot has already written the Edmund Fitzgerald, so what left is there to do for a guy like me? So I went more of a John Prine route, and I compiled memories and stories of my own, not literally, but if you will, when I was coming up with this song. One story in particular of a guy that I sailed with. I went ashore one of my very first times on board of a ship. We're somewhere 7 islands or somewhere down on the northern Labrador shore. Well, still in Quebec, and we got into a bit of trouble. But this thing's being live streamed, so I won't go into my usual live full disclosure mode because I don't want this to be remembered by anyone. But it was a pretty wild night, needless to say. And the hitch of the song is this poor guy is pouring his heart out to this stripper at like 4 o'clock in the morning, and what I'm singing is what he's saying to the woman in question. you know, he's had a hard go the last 40, 50 years, or whoever old this made-up character may be. Well, you can dance for me, honey. Help me spend my money. I'm a loser and a user. I got no place to go, and everyone that knows me wants to tie me up, stone me. My own mom says that she don't own me. My daddy was a rolling stone. I'll be out there someplace flying high, drunk enough to fall in love for the night. My old lady, all she does is cry. My daddy never comes back home, 'cause he's out there walking streets all day long. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Well, I'm trying to keep my shit together. Got stuck on a lonely ship due to weather. Got problems like 1,000,000-ton loose feathers, and promises haunt my soul, and my mind runs wild. I find it hard to listen. Hang a sign in my eyes that says gone fishing. Got fined one time for outdoor pissing. Drunk on a girl I love. I got drunk once and pissed in a pool for 6 minutes. No, I didn't get caught, and everybody got in it. Baby, time goes by so fast, so just live it or spend it with the ones you love. Don't find yourself wondering if you lived enough. Whoa, whoa, whoa. So you can dance for me, honey. Help me spend my money. Baby, you might laugh, but no, it ain't funny. I'm digging a deep, dark hole, and my mind runs wild. I messed up the line. I'm digging a deep, dark hole. I don't want to drown, but I'm tired of swimming. That's a metaphor for this life I'm living. I'm all messed up and unforgiving, and running with the devil I know. And I sold my soul for less than half, barely enough for an epitaph. Got an old rusty truck without any gas, and boots without any sole. I got lost ashore, and I can't seem to get back home. Whoa, whoa. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Cool. All right. So cool. All right. I don't know if I can remember the lyrics to this one, but we'll see. There aren't many, so yeah. I'm living a way that would scare you. I'm in love with a child who's gotta cut the open race. It doesn't arrive all the while you hold me down until she is a faceless force. body trends and it ends too soon. Let it swirl toward the sun, held captive in your fist. And through these dreams you'd remember all your friends' bones were drenched, holding maudlin fits. If the maudlin fits.
What's that?
I wish you were sitting on that side so I could see what you're
us
doing.
doing.
Yeah.
I'll face you next time.
Yeah. Can you just play like this next time?
Yes. Yeah. Get out and stand in front.
Yeah. There's a tune called The Run. It's actually called Younger Than Sin. I used to always call it The Run and Jump because I'm really bad at naming songs. This one made it onto the album too. It's one that I'll be playing solo on it. It's the only one actually. I was gonna run, you were gonna jump, we were gonna slip on out of that slump. I was gonna race, you were gonna win, start at first place and leave this town again. I was gonna fly, you were gonna show, we were gonna be somebody's, and now we'll never know. Yeah, it's just a waste of road. It's a waste of wine, it's just some faceless hope and another helpless time. It's just the blues poking through the grays again. It's just a box of photographs I forgot I could find you in when I could make you laugh. And we were younger than sin. I was gonna walk, but I couldn't even crawl. I could barely talk, I never felt so small. I stumbled through them empty halls, clinging for dear life to them white, white walls. And I can't remember what I said when I called, but I know I was bawling and I probably said it all. Yeah, it's just a waste of road. It's a waste of wine, it's just some faceless hope and another helpless time. It's just the blues poking through the grays again. It's just a box of photographs I forgot I could find you in when I could make you laugh. And we were younger than sin. Well, I'm in a five-sided room with the system that failed you, wondering if the scuff marks, the paint chips on these walls have anything to do with any of you at all. And it is 7 in the morning and I stutter out a story knowing full well there's no one else could ever fix this for me. And I don't know where the trouble goes, and I don't know how we found it. I know no one's going over underneath or anywhere around it. That there's a golden glow anywhere, honey. I know when you get through, you would be
Well, if a mere observation can change a subject, and we cut through this bullshit subtext, there's so much I want to tell you in context. I'm not trying to start a contest. I see in the future in the way you're dancing. No questions asked, just taking chances. Anything you need, babe, go romance it. Break that little heart, let someone enhance it. 'Cause I'll make you laugh. I'll keep you younger than sin. All right, thanks very much, guys. Thank you.
So many songs, so little time. This one's on the record. I guess I should play the songs from the record, eh? It's going to be out October 10th. You can get your info about that at my rustyjamesmusic.ca, and that'll give you all the links and info, YouTube videos, whatever. Anything you need to know about me, personal or otherwise, that I'm willing to share, you'll find it there. It's called Same Old Story. It's the same old story, over and over again gets told. The guts and the glory, and it never seems to get old. Like Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, all the cool shit that they did. I guess robbing trains just don't get old when they keep coming stuffed with gold over and over again. On a brand new morning, one that's wet with dew and cold, take fair warning that I too will soon get old. Wake up every morning like you're born to suffer, watching all your bridges burn like black rubber. Never know what to say to each other over and over again. Well, I can't tell you which side is wrong. I've never been one for choosing sides. All I know is I am the only one, the only one on this ride. This is the squeakiest chair that has ever been built. Same old story, over and over again gets told. The guts and the glory, and it never seems to get old. Like all them tales about rock and roll. You're never too young, just a little too old. It's never too late to get back out on the road and do it all over again. When we recorded that song, we did. I had Kyle Varley did the keyboards on it. It's an amazing job. It totally, entirely changed the face of the song. So when I play it now, it feels so strange. It's weird.
Yeah, man.
just need another hit. Yeah. I will in the morning because you asked for it. And still the bed is burning. Is this all I can get? A woman scorned inside you. Yeah, her eyes are black with fear. Is this what all the undiscarded, aloof and cavalier? Tell me what you need, things you want to know. I don't think I want to know them anymore. The end's all the same. The wash of milk and blood, taste what's in my mouth. I can't get rid of. Eyes shining acolyte, candles at the curtains. Am I false Mennonite? Someone told me that it's worth it. Truth that doesn't exist. The answer is a burden. Show me that it's worth it. Well, I will mend the morning. I will mend the morning. Thank you. It's a hard one.
That was awesome. All right, this is a brand new song of mine that I'm just starting to play around. It's kind of wrote it half asleep. Didn't think it was still going to be a thing, but it was. So it doesn't really have a name. I've been referring to it as freckle bullshit, but that's all I could come up with because I talk about freckles. There's no real thing there. I don't know. Good old freckles. Oh, I'm all the way down, aren't I? Yep.
Coming sideways, coming in hot. Yeah, I like it a lot, honey, I like it near. Coming sideways, coming in hot. Yeah, I like it a lot, honey, when you are near me, I forget the things that I'm not. Wearing yellow, shaking your crown. Waving hello to all that sound. I like how you hear me. You're the best thing I've ever found. Well, you will always stay near me. I know that you good around. Yeah, well, there's a lot to say. I just don't want to owe the price I paid. It's astronomical. I love you, babe. Don't you think it's comical? We're on the same pages of the chronicles. I don't know what I mean, but I've been thinking about your face since I was 17. In the good young woods, mixing dirty dreams. The freckles on your face made my cheeks turn pink. Going da 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 How'd the air get to look like this? Did you slip something in that kiss? I could swear I got high, but I really don't walking around like a kid at school. I'll be a star if you be my fool. If you make me forget, please remember to tell me the rules. 'Cause the better it gets, the less thinking I think I should do. Yeah, well, there's a lot to say, I just don't want to owe the price I paid. It's astronomical, I love you, babe. Don't you think it's comical? We're on the same pages of the chronicles. I know, I don't know what I mean, but I've been thinking about your face since I was 17. In the good young woods, mixing dirty dreams. The freckles on your face made my cheeks turn pink. We're going out, da 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 da. Just don't want to own one thing. Get straight, it's purely astrological. I love your face. Don't you think it's comical? We're on the same pages of the chronicles. I don't know what I mean, but I've been thinking about your face since I was 23. In the dirty old bar, mixing good old drinks. The freckles on your face made my cheeks turn pink. We're going out, da da.
Oh, thank you. When I play that fast, I can't breathe. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
All right. I'm going to play another softie for you. Country, maybe. I'm losing all my angst in my kind of elder statesman's age now. This one's called Pennies or Dollars, and it's just about liking who you are and where you are. Simple things. Just greens, salt stains on my old blue jeans, a fresh ocean breeze blowing beneath my nose, living for the good times, and there's no such thing as yours or mine. This old house we live in's only shelter from the cold wind. Let's go out dancing and lighten up this load. You walked in like a beauty queen, shined your light on everything. Turn this old dusty shack to a castle with a throne. And I forgot about everything and Monday bills, foolish dreams. It's the love of another that makes this cold world warm. Now I remember 18, thought I knew everything. Barely finished high school, and then I ran away from home. Drowning in emotion, getting lost on distant oceans, till I found your smile like a castle built with gold. Seems like we met on a Sunday, got married pregnant on Monday, got married on Tuesday, without a doubt a job or a home. And it's been running like a soft machine, yeah, the finest one I ever seen. Living in a daydream, getting by on a little hope. You walked in like a beauty queen and shined your light on everything. Turned this old dusty shack to a castle with a throne. And I forgot about everything, yeah, money, bills, and foolish dreams. It's the love of another that makes this cold world warm. Thank you. Thanks, everybody.
All right, so now we're doing covers.
Cover time.
Is it cover
Yeah,
time?
it's cover time. I'm pretty sure it's
Oh,
cover time.
okay.
Right, this song is doesn't really have a title. My friend Shane O'Hanley wrote this song.
Woo!
Yeah, yeah, of course. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't think he's ever recorded it, but he gets drunk and he sends it to me. So, so I love it. It's great. So here we go.
Not that guy.
No, not Shane.
I think one year did a drunk song of Shane's that he doesn't remember, maybe.
She came from the pier by South Barway, New Waterford. She just couldn't stay. The priest wouldn't see her at Holy Redeemer. Her confession was heard at the Henry Street pub. I hate my kid, I threw it away. I kicked my dog, it ran to Glace Bay. I practice witchcraft, I won't share my wine. I lied to strangers, but not this time. Walk further on and search for forgiveness. You won't find it here. No, not in the pier. North Sydney bound, she crawled to the town. Nobody saw her, they didn't look down. The man at the pulpit in St. Joseph's turned her away. She confessed to the knave. I dye my hair, set fires by night. I cursed my mom, I ate the last bite. Left the lights on, drew spells on the floor. The list got way worse, they couldn't hear more. Walk further on and search for forgiveness. There's none here to find. No, it's not right. Not in North Sydney. Desperate and blind, she found Sydney mines and fit right in this den of sin. I don't know slash random tires, sleeping every day. I pinched the senile, chopped down good trees. She confessed to the sky then replied, walk further on and search for forgiveness. There's none here to find, not in Sydney mines. Walk further on and search for forgiveness. There's none here to find, not in Sydney mines. Thanks. Thank you, Shane, so much.
I love that so much for so many reasons that I won't say on a live stream. That guy's the best. I copped out. I'm covering Greg McPherson like I always do. He's a Cape Breton songwriter. Didn't quite have time to pick another one up this week. But he's actually based out of Winnipeg now, I believe. He's been all over the world. His family's from here. He was actually the first show I ever went to as a teenager, like all by myself. Yeah, this is his tune. It's called Slow Stroke. And wasn't Greg, was he here for the drive-in this year? Did he make it? I thought he was supposed to play Making Waves, but it might have been before COVID, so yeah, okay. Anyway, check out Greg McPherson. He's awesome. Thanks again for having me, guys, and thanks for putting me on stage with these two. This has been a friggin' treat. Like, I'm so happy. This has been great. You guys are both doing awesome jobs. All right, thanks for watching. Oh my God, what else do you like about me? I'm just kidding.
Carol Channing. She watched the sunset on an 8-inch black and white TV. Got a sister in Toronto. Got a little man out and call me when you're drunk. BC was the king of Corona. Dark glasses and a reason not to go back home. She fell in love with the nighttime. She fell in love with his face and with his cheap cologne. To the window, see all the trouble from the eyes, looking back from the street, completely out of proportion. Too old, too faint, too great to weep. She sat somewhere over the highway on the edge of town, looking back into the noise that bore the slightest sound. Between the leather and these artificial lights, there's nothing much new. Said I wanna run away, I wanna see the world, but I probably never will. But I don't wanna know. Some nights I sink like a stone, look around me, I completely understand. And some nights I don't. To the hallway, the cigarette smoke, slow stroke, nerves like steel. She'll tell you all about the good times when everything was new, more than it was real. She said I never had a friend, put me down. I'd never know where all the money go until it was gone. Between the leather and these shoot lungs, I'm blowing smoke over all these things I've done. She said, I wanna run away, I wanna see the world, but I probably never will. But I don't wanna know. Some nights I sing like a stone, look around me, I completely understand. And some nights I don't. Thanks again. Enjoy your night, guys. Thank you.
Yeah, I chose for my cover to be a song by a friend of mine, someone who I've had the pleasure of sharing the stage with a few times, Jay Smith, who yeah, exactly, yeah. And the reason I thought long and hard about this, there's a lot of stuff in our DNA, I probably would have had to have played Can't You See if I didn't learn this song today, because I'm not a great coverer of other people's songs. It's hard to get out of your own skin, so it was a great challenge for me. Forgive me if I screw this song up, because I'm just learning it, but Jay made a great impression on me. We're the same age and contemporary in a way, only that he was flying a lot higher than I was. But he, talent-wise, playing a great guitar player, and just. But the first time I came, I grew up on the north side, and we all played in bands since we were teens, and we heard about this when the House of Rock thing first started getting going, Mikey and Steven and all those guys, and all that stuff. So I come over to a show. It was a Squatters show. You might have been with me, Gracie. We came to a Squatters show, and Rock Ranger opened up the show, And I was going to playing in bar, like we'd be playing in bars with shorts and baseball caps on, and just hiding in the corner and doing our thing, Too cool for school. And I walked in and seen, Jay and his band. They just looked like pictures of 1970s superstar rock and rollers, which blew me away. And then they played. It was an incredible show. At the time, I believe Devin Strand was the drummer for Slow Coaster, and he was filling in with them for the Squatters that night. And there was this massive, it was at the French Club, and there was this massive fan over in the corner, So they play this Wicked set. It's the last set of the night. Jay's, it's the one that, off that first Rock Ranger album, that doesn't have any lyrics, got the big solo in it. And Jay steps up to the front, boom, this other spotlight comes on. Devin rolls this big fan out, angles it and flicks it on, and Jay's hair's blowing in the wind, and his leather jacket's there, and he just rips this incredible solo. And it just totally blew me away. I didn't know you were allowed to do that, it never dawned on me that you could actually be a real rock and roll band here in a small town, and it doesn't matter where you're from. You just do what you love. And it was super inspiring. And he's been impressed with me ever since. So I'm going to try to cover this song. I'm probably going to ruin it. He's probably going to laugh at me. When we had the Pranks band on the go, we did a thing here with Jay. I think we did 4 Thursdays or something in a month. And he was with Matt Mays then, but when he was home, he was gigging, so we would just split the door evenly, and he would get a pretty good crowd because it was Jay, and we had a little crowd, so he would make a few bucks. And we would do 2 sets, and Jay would just do the set in between. We'd do a band set, then Jay, then band set. And sometimes Jay would play for an hour, and we'd have just barely 2 sets of material. And then the next show, Jay would do 18 minutes, So then we'd have to fill 2 sets plus, right? So we started to learn how to do covers, and he was the guy that pushed us in that direction. But, yeah, I hope I can do this justice. I probably won't, but I'm going to try. It's called Romantic Fool. Yeah, yeah, when Jay plays it. Okay, you ready? come unglued. And I guess you know this now, and as I do, romantic fools surrounding and breaking the rules. The only one you ever fool is you. Romantic fools breaking hearts when they break the rules. The only one you ever fool is you. One minute everything's fine, then it falls apart. No more long goodbyes, just a sweet short so long. Sorry I can't stay. So cold and so cliche. Yeah, sometimes words lose their meaning anyway. Romantic fool, breaking hearts when you break the rules. And the only one that you fool is you. Romantic fool, breaking hearts while you break the rules. And the only one you fool is you. Romantic fool. Romantic fools. Thank you. Sorry, Jay. I'm going to keep practicing that one. I'm bringing it into the show. Thank you.
Let's have a big round of applause for all three musicians tonight. Rebecca Ratchford, Colette Deveaux, Rusty James. Thank you for all the sponsors tonight, and I want to say thank you to Governors, of course, for hosting, and our presenting sponsor of Seaside Cable tonight for everything that they've done to help this happen. And I know I'm in a weird camera angle here, but is this okay? It'll have to do because I have exactly this much cable. No, it's good. It's all good. Oh, there we go. So as I mentioned earlier, this is going to be a 5-week series. So you can tune in every week, every Thursday night, and we're going to have some technical issues straightened out. But it's gonna get better and better each week in terms of quality. But you can't get better than the music tonight. It's awesome. They did a wonderful job, and thank you guys so much for everything you did and being a part of the show. It's wonderful. So please, if you have an opportunity, dial in every week. Make comments, say hello. It's greatly appreciated. And we look forward to seeing what happens over the next 5 weeks. This is a great idea. It's a great concept, a little fine-tuning. We hope to be able to take some level of this concept around the island because there's a fantastic, group of musicians and songwriters all across this island in every sector. So, by default, we're located here in Sydney, and so we tend to do some events here. It's a lot easier for us with limited personnel and stuff, but we look forward to being able to take this concept around the island and meet with other songwriters around the island and be able to bring them to the virtual stage, if you will. So we look forward to that. Please check out CBMIC. As I mentioned before, if you're inclined to donate, please check out cbmic.ca. Just visit our web store, and you'll find the donate button there. And anything you can offer is greatly appreciated for the industry as a whole. So take care. We'll see you next Thursday.
It goes